Okay, successfully removed the alternator. We're gonna work on getting that rebuilt, hopefully. Cheaper. From 1996 Caddy Deville. First things first, remove the battery. Always remove the battery first. Remove the negative cable first as well, because if you don't, you could short out another part or possibly hurt yourself if you tap the wrench or whatever against like the alternator while the positive is still connected or something else. You can short it out. And let's see, we basically use 10mm sockets and wrenches, 15mm sockets and wrenches, 1/2 inch we had on there, and a flathead screwdriver, elbow grease, which means muscle. And had to disconnect these. There's one on each side. I think that was the 1/2 inch nut. I had to disconnect that. I had to disconnect the radiator hose. Disconnected the radiator hose from here. Tie that up. Wrap it. Good. Plastic. Seal it. Tie it upwards so the antifreeze ain't leaking all over when you disconnect it. Although when you do disconnect it, you have to pan down below for any antifreeze that's gonna leak out. It will leak out a little. This plate I just folded over. This is the battery plate that protected the battery. Folded that over. Disconnected those. There was 2 fans in here that are in the way of getting this alternator. And it says you're supposed to remove both. I only removed the one because the left side is where the alternator is. The right side, it's not there. It's stupid to move it. I was halfway through removing the fan and I was like, oh duh. Why am I doing this? Because there's just really no sense. So I continued to work onward without removing the rest of the second. Tie up your cables also for your battery cables so they're not touching, even though there's no juice connected to the car no more. It's just, you know, you don't short shit out or whatever. You never know. You know, regular water, not distilled, even distilled water, but regular water has minerals in it. They have electric current because of their, can't think of it. Positive and negative charges of compounds and shit. But, so yeah, that's why everything has a charge or some kind of energy. This was the second one I removed. The alternator was sitting right there. See this belt tied up? I had to loosen the tensioner. I got my ratchet in there. That's the tensioner pulley of the belt. Put the ratchet in there, a 1/2 inch ratchet. No socket. Fits right in there, the groove especially for that. And that'll loosen up. Grab the belt before it falls because I don't want to reroute. Nobody wants to reroute the belt throughout these pulleys if they don't have to. That just makes the time extra consuming. There was a little plastic shield on the top for getting it. Little plastic guards. Where did I set those? Put them back over here. Put these all together. Leaving shit around. Alright, let's see. So this is the fan I removed right there. It's the one fan. This top shield right there. That sits on the motor. That's your very first part actually before you get to any of the bolts of the fan or anything. This was down below. It's like an oil shield. It protects the oil from going up at your motor. It was just 3 bolts. I believe it was a 10mm bolts. And then the video that I watched didn't say that you had to remove this, but while you're down there, the alternator is going to come out from the bottom actually when you get everything loose. But this is on there. If you don't remove that, you're not going to get the alternator out. You're going to fuck with it. You're going to cuss and you're going to be swearing. You're going to have a bad day. You're going to go home and have a bad night. You're probably going to have nightmares. So yeah, remove that. Yeah, now we're calling around, making phone calls, trying to get a used one or rebuilt better. And then when I install it and everything, I will get back to you and post a new video. But any women out there think they can't do this shit? Bullshit. You can do it. Okay? Do anything I can do. Trust me. Anything a man can do. Yep, that's it. Have a good one.